Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back.
He's back.
I am back. It's 9:30 at night, and
It's about the
we're
only
doing
time
a
I
video
can pin
for
him
you.
down is at nighttime.
Yeah. So you get me right before bed.
So, okay, as promised, I told you I had one more Lyons leather coat review to do, bag-wise. For now. And you never know what the future may hold. So,
how many more of these things do you need?
I don't know. How many do you think?
I don't know. It depends. What outlook do you have versus what outlook do I have?
We can discuss that later. Anyway, in the last video you saw, I reviewed this one, which is the biggie size. Same size as husband's head. This one, I'm going to review the queen size. This is their largest size bag. And this is the one I've been carrying last week or so. So all my stuff is currently in here.
It is?
Larger than husband's head.
This is
we
not
usually
the gauge,
measure
all right?
with a tape measure around here, but tonight we're measuring with a head for entertainment and tiredness purposes. Okay, so as the other two, this one has the same setup. Outside pocket. Sorry, I'm actively using this bag. And like I said in the last video, each bag has its own unique lining, each color. So the black has this lining here. It's like an off-white cream color base with the black little flowers. And it's really cute. I like it a lot. And then, my receipt out of here, sorry. The inside, again, the same setup is a rear pocket here. And you can see how much room is in this pocket. And I have a few essential oil things and a restaurant napkin, because I'm a restaurant napkin thief, aren't I?
Oh, heaven forbid. If y'all...
They give them to you at the table, and if you don't take them, they're going to throw them away.
You have people like good boxes, people that likes a nice box. She's a napkin person.
I blow my nose a lot during allergy season, so I got to save a good napkin. Anyway, and then here's the inside. So if you remember from the other two, and I'll show you again here in a bit, there was not much room left, especially in the smallest size with my stuff. And I don't really have that much stuff. But there's a lot of room left in this one. I have a water bottle here in front of me. This is a 16-ounce glass water bottle that kombucha came in, and we saved these to reuse. And I'll just show you that fits in this bag. And I'm gonna have to shift things if you want it to zip up, because this bottle is glass and it has no flex to it. But I'm going to get it to zip here, and I'll show you. So, it does zip up with a 16-ounce glass water bottle. Wouldn't really recommend that. I'd recommend a softer water bottle, but... So, anyway, then, you see here it still has the same chapstick pocket that I use for my essential oils. And the built-in pocket designed for the wallet that they sell. And then the cash slot. Well, I mean, it's a cash slot for me, but it's whatever you want it to be. So, same setup as the other two bags, but the main thing we're going to do tonight is compare the size between this and the biggie, which is the next size down, and I'll show you the difference between it and the smallest size as well. But do you want to be my lovely holding assistant? Alright. So, he's going to hold this. So, like I said, this is the queen. It is the largest size. First, I'll show you if I was wearing it crossbody. This is what it looks like on me. I'm
a black bag with a black dress. This
is a sweater.
Whatever.
I'm a small person. I'm 5'2" and I weigh 118-ish pounds, and so this is what this bag looks like on my body. I don't feel like it's too ridiculously large, but I don't use this one very often because I don't carry much stuff, and so there's a lot of extra space in there for me. But in the wintertime, I like a bigger bag. It feels cozy and such. So hold this for me, sir, kind sir. So then this is the biggie. This is the middle size. And let me line them up on the ends here like I did before. So you can see the difference between it and the queen. There's quite a bit of difference with these two sizes. And there's even a difference in the gusset portion, I guess. The queen is just larger all the way around. So if you are, you know, not quite ready to go full-on minimalist or even partial minimalist, you know, this size might be for you. And then the other size here, this is again the B, their original and their smallest size. Let's see how it compares with that. And there's a huge difference between those two. So, let's see if we can compare all three. Lay it flat on its, yeah. I don't know if this will be helpful or not, but here we go. Here is our purse sandwich, and this shows you the difference between all three sizes. The queen, the biggie, and the B. Is this helpful, do you think?
I mean, to some people it might be.
Yeah, so here we go. There's, you know, I mean, there's a size for everybody here based on what your needs are. So, I don't know. I mean, I've never reviewed 3 of the exact same bag before. They're not the same, but they're the same. You know what I mean? So, we talked about in the last video how this one is a pebbled texture compared to my other one. Well, the black is also a pebbled texture. However, it feels different to me than this one. This one feels chalky to me, don't you think? Like a powdery finish.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And this one, although it's also pebbled, to me does not have the powdery finish. It just feels more like a typical pebbled leather.
Well, this one also has, well, depending on, of course, all cuts of leather are different, but on this one, on this side, there is a more defined pebble.
Yeah.
It's a much larger pebble, even versus this side. And if you look at that one, both of these sides are more smooth, less defined of a pebble than this one. You can visually see the difference.
Let's see if we can show them that. Okay, so there we go. You see the fine pebbles here on this one, and then you can already see the more intense pebbling.
Now flip that one over so they can see the other side. So where
it's not as intense on the front.
It looks much closer than the other one.
I don't know if that has anything to do with the color or not, that this one is black. And the black is so beautiful. I'll get to that in a minute. But I don't know if it's got to do with the color or if it's just that each one of these bags is going to be unique because they're handmade and the leather is treated by hand by these folks. And so, I don't know. You might get different textures from one to the next. But both of these are pebbled leather, and this is a smooth leather, which is very obvious, especially in this light. So, yeah, the black, though, I've really been enjoying this. I think it looks real sharp with the gold zipper, and the kind of, what would you call this color of these snaps? It's not gold. But it's not bronze, really, either.
It looks more of like like an oil brushed.
Oil rubbed bronze, maybe?
Oil rubbed bronze.
Or
maybe an oil... Yeah.
Oiled brass, I don't know. But it looks, the black looks really sharp with these accents. Like I said, the gold zipper and the snaps here. And I just think it's really classy and timeless, and no matter what size you get the black in, you're going to love this bag forever. So I'm really thrilled with that. I think I'd probably like to have the black in a smaller size, like maybe the biggie size, just so it'd be more versatile for me. Because what I find for me when I'm carrying it, let's pretend I'm wearing it right now, and I'm getting in and out, whatever, like these pockets here on the side, these snap pockets are so big, and I carry so little in them that sometimes when I reach in to grab something else, I grab that too because it gapes. I don't know if that makes any sense. But if you have enough stuff in there, it's not going to do that. So, I don't know. It's just, it's too big for me. So, yeah, see, lots of room. Lots of room. Oh, and this exterior phone pocket here, he has 2 phones for work. And they're both iPhones. What are they, 11 and something else?
It's 11 on a 16.
11 and a 16. They're bigger phones. And then mine's the SE, so it's a smaller iPhone. But I put all 3 of our iPhones in this pocket, and they fit. And I was carrying them all 3 one day. So that's how big this is. You can fit 3 iPhones in this front pocket. So, here you go. Since you were not in the video for this one, or for this one, let's let the ladies hear what you have to say about these bags in general, what you like, what you don't like, differences, that kind of stuff.
Was I not in it for that one?
You know, I can't remember if you were in
I
it
think
for this
I was
one.
in
Maybe
it
you
for that
were.
one.
Well, you weren't in it for this one, so let's hear it.
Well, I remember saying this once before, whether it was on a video or whether it was anywhere else. My original thought when I first saw this, because I look at ROI. I look at, is this a forever piece? Is this something that's going to be in and out the door? Which
And you also look at resale value
Yes,
and stuff like
resale value and quality construction build, what it's made of. And my original issue that I had with this was all of the major wear points had external threads.
that. Oh, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Maybe I said it about that one over
Let
there.
me show this up close. See, what he's talking about is the exterior seam here. The seams are raw, sort of. Yeah, raw edges, and the stitches are all on the outside. So he was concerned about that. Here we go. He was concerned about those wearing from where you set them down on stuff, or they rub against your body and like ripping these stitches open.
Yeah, so I looked at it from a construction standpoint, and I was kind of turned off by that. But seeing this little bag over here that she's had for quite some time.
And I got this one at the beginning of the summer, I believe, and I used it all summer long on our bike riding adventures and all kinds of stuff.
And she's not easy with these things. She really is rather rough with them. And it has held up rather well. I'm pleasantly surprised with the construction and the build. So, I give that an A+. As far as forever pieces, we've had several other manufacturers, several other models, and most of those are all gone now. And this is all she has. This is all she keeps mostly. She has a couple pieces that are
I have 3
vintage pieces, but
I have 3 Doonies left that I use occasionally, but they have sentimental value. And then, like he said, I've got a few vintage pieces that, excuse me, only stay on display. So, yeah, really. And 1 bed stew, and that's it.
But if you're looking for something that you want to get and keep, this is going to be your ticket right here. Either one of these 3. Sorry, not just this one,
brand.
This brand. She raves about it. I hear about it all the time, how much she loves these bags. And the one thing I hear all the time is, I wish I would have found these sooner, because I wouldn't have wasted all my time with the other ones. And I've heard that so many times, it's ingrained into my head. When she picks one up, that's what I hear in my head is, well, I wish I'd have found these sooner.
Yeah. And just the comfort. They're so comfortable to wear. You can just go out and live your life and forget you're even wearing them, which is fantastic. So, you're fine with investing in as many of these as I want, right?
No, you're reading in between the lines.
I heard him say that he likes this brand. This is the ticket.
I need to send you to get your hearing checked. I did say those things, but not as many as you want. But they're very good. I mean, for anybody that's questioning quality, build, leather material or leather quality, this is great stuff. It is.
Do you think, I mean, I know the linings are floral, but in the aspect of wearing this as a waist bag, do you think this is something that men, not necessarily this color unless you like this color, but like, do you think that this silhouette is a versatile enough piece that a man could wear this as a waist bag? Just asking. You're the manliest man there is. And you used to wear a fanny pack. You had a Coach fanny pack. Leather. So, what would you think, ignoring the floral lining, just strictly looking at the outside, can a man wear this too? And feel confident?
I guess it depends on the person.
Let's picture.
I personally would not.
Picture this. Look at this. See? You could pull that off.
That's the size of a pocket on my shirt.
Okay, well, wear this size.
I mean, to each their own, and mine is divine. If you're a male and you want to carry one of these, then hey, more power to you. I personally know.
Something else I want to point out, and they point this out themselves too, but I'll go ahead and point it out, is that these straps are all removable. So right here, you got these little, wait, which direction does it go? Okay, these little rings that have these clips. And so you can take this strap off, and I could put this strap on this black bag. You know, if I want some color, a pop of color. That actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? You know, I could swap the straps. I could put the black strap on the teal bag, you know, whatever. So that's pretty cool. I have yet to do that, and it's mostly just because I'm too lazy to switch things around all the time. And what I do like about these bags also is that because all the insides are laid out exactly the same, it makes switching from one to the other very easy, because I know exactly where all of my stuff is going to go in this one and this one and the other one. And, you know, if I'm switching from this to a Dooney or from this to my one and only bed stew, then I've got to remember, okay, now where do I put this thing in this bag? But with these, you don't have to do that. You can have all the colors and you know, freshening up your look, but you know exactly where all your stuff is going to go.
Speaking of men's stuff, let me see that wall. Now, she's going to do a video on this later.
Separately, yeah.
Separately from all this stuff. But, what's her name?
Who? The lady who makes Lisa.
Lisa. This leather, Lisa, is great.
This is the cognac.
This is a problem. This, right here. This is not big enough for a man. So, hint, hint, nod, nod. Let's see some men's stuff. I'd like to have a wallet in my hand that feels like this, because since she can have more bags,
you can have more wallets.
Maybe I need another wallet or two.
That would be great.
Wink, wink, nod, nod.
I'll show you this real close. This is a smooth leather, like my bee in my forest color, but this is their cognac color, and it's absolutely beautiful. Let me remove my driver's license real quick so I don't give away my identity, but the inside, I'll just give you a quick peek. That even their wallets have floral interiors, and you know, this has paisley. It's not too feminine for a man. I was actually going to get him this wallet so that he could try it out, but they were sold out at the time, and now I don't have the money. So maybe at some point, but
that's not big enough for the cards and stuff.
Well, it's very similar to the one you're using now from Bed Stew, but I just was going to have you try it out anyway, so you could give a man's perspective of it. Maybe she'll come out with some men's stuff. So, and then, you know, there's these little, and I'll probably do this in the same video as the wallet, but there's these little keychain things that match the bags. So I'll go over those in a separate video. But I just want to say, and I commented on their Instagram on one of their posts, because they post on Instagram about a lot of things about minimalism in general and living with less. And that's kind of what we do here in our tiny house anyway. But having these bags has really changed my perspective on a lot of stuff. Like, if you've been following us for a while, you know that we have had a lot of bags in and out of here. And we have tried a lot of things. And we were talking about this recently, that the amount of money that we have spent over the course of our relationship, which has been 5 years, on bags and wallets and accessories and stuff is sickening. It's just sickening. Now, we got our money back on some of it when we sold the stuff, but a lot of it we didn't. And just having these and just, I don't know how to really explain what I'm feeling.
Well, don't ask me.
She has made such a product here that has helped me even further my minimalistic life. And, you know, I've tried other things, other bags that were more minimalist before that were not beautiful. And they didn't really meet all my needs. And this does. Like, if I was going to make something myself, it would be like this. You know, this silhouette is perfect. And it's what I have wanted for a long time in something. I like the little things you can wear under your armpit. And he knows that. And we've never been able to find the right thing. And then come across these, and not only is it the silhouette that I want, but the linings are beautiful, and I enjoy every time I open them, and the pockets have everything I need, you know? And so, how do I say it? It's just like, having these bags has made me realize even more how foolish we were before, how frivolous. And even from a spiritual perspective, Andy and I are Christians, and we try to do our best to be good stewards of the resources that God has given us. And looking back on our history and things that we've done on this channel, we have not been a good steward. We have used a lot of money for this frivolous hobby of buying handbags. And yes, we've made a lot of friends. And yes, we have been able to give some things away and bless some people, and that's been great. But overall, a lot of stuff you guys didn't see was a lot of in and out and cycling of things. And having these has helped put things back in perspective. And so I just want to thank you, Lisa, for making this product and for helping people just come back to a more minimal, simple mindset of things. You know, because now these have really just changed the way I look at stuff in general. And it's made me realize that I didn't need all those other bags. I don't even need half the other ones that I still have in there, but I'm holding on to them for sentimental reasons. But now it's even transferred to when I buy other things. Like, I used to buy a lot of stuff for this house and cycle it in and out because I wasn't even sure what I wanted. And now, whenever I go to buy something, I really think about it differently. And even with my clothing and everything. So, like, yeah, it's just a bag, really. But the concept of these bags and what they have done for me has really just helped change my entire mindset. And I'm grateful for that. Yeah.
All right. So you've seen all three bags. You've seen the comparison. You got our opinion. You got my opinion. This is not a paid promotional
No, she
thing.
doesn't even know I was going to say those nice things.
We bought all these ourselves. So.
Except this one. This one she sent to me when I very first started because I came across her on Instagram and I said, hey, we have a YouTube channel. Would you want to partner with me? So she was so kind to have sent me this. And then that started the ball rolling. So now I have these 3 babies. And you know, with all her beautiful colors, and she's coming out with some new stuff this spring, and I think it's going to be really amazing. It's kind of hard to stay a minimalist, but at the same time, it's like, I don't need to look at other brands anymore. I don't even look at bags in the thrift stores anymore like I used to. I don't even care anymore. It's totally freed my mind up for other things that are more important. It's amazing.
So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Speaking of
comments, in the description box there will be a link and a code. And if you click that link, it goes to the website through our little affiliate situation, and there will be a code for $15 off if it is your first purchase and you're interested in purchasing one of these amazing bags. Highly recommend. So don't forget to check that out. But I guess we'll be back next time with the wallet and the keychains, and we'll take it from there.
All right. Y'all have a wonderful day, evening, morning, whatever it is, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.